Hi guys, Zaby here, bringing you another pack opening video. I'm here with my friend Lyman. He bought a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards and video games and Monster and snacks. So, but we're gonna show you what we're getting here in these packs. Well, what he's getting because I didn't get any. I'm poor. So
I'm poor too. Don't let him fool you.
So what he got? Well, I'll let you introduce what you got.
I got let's see, Realm of the Light, the Big Tin. I don't even know what it's called.
Megaton.
Yeah, the Megatin, and then the whole
The starter deck super power box thingy.
Yeah.
Meow.
By the way, I'm also, if you don't know me, is Kenyu13
On the PlayStation.
on the PSN and others.
We're gonna do this guy last though because he's the best one. That's gonna be the best one.
The one I've been waiting to get forever.
So which one do you want to open here first?
Oh, let's open the Realm of Light first.
All right, because everyone's
right on top.
Everyone pretty much knows what's in it.
Pretty much. I don't, but
that whole structure deck's pretty much worth just the one card that's in it.
Which one?
Breakthrough Skill.
For me, it's different though, because I've been wanting Light Sworn deck for
yeah.
years and been waiting for him to come out
and
with a big pack.
You can't go wrong with Light Sworns. I mean, you can do like the new version, or you can do the classic build, and it's still going to be good.
My own build is different than most people do. I don't even know most people do it anymore. I know a couple people did.
They used like the the new dragon guys.
Oh
like
yeah.
The previous tins.
Yeah.
They add those guys into it, and it's like really good.
Mine's more with the zombies.
I don't think it's a top tier anymore, just because of Shaddolls now and Stellar Knights and the whole new Duelist Alliance pack just threw a whole curveball to the whole game.
But I got it because I'm gonna try to start my light swarm and zombie deck, and I've been waiting to check out the new light swarms too.
Well,
and I finally got money to do it. So
all the three new ones are really good. I mean, the synchro is really good.
I've got to get the synchro.
And you can banish any card with it.
So how you want to do this?
Well, if you flip them over and put it down like one by one.
Right.
Like that.
Right.
Well, this guy, he's really freaking good because you pay 1,000 life points, and you can banish any card on the field.
Right.
And if it dies, you can shuffle all your Light Sworns in your graveyard back to your deck and gain 300 for each.
That's like a staple for this deck because Light Swarms are just like, they instantly destroy your deck
and
when you use them.
And the two new monsters too are tuners.
Oh yeah.
Level 4
That's
and
cool.
3.
I know Light Swarms, they definitely destroy their own selves on the decks, but you get the right cards, it's over. And
this card's really good too. I've always thought it was a field spell when I first got it, but it's a continuous.
That's what it looks like.
It's a continuous, and once per turn you can discard a Light Sworn and get a Light Sworn from your graveyard to your hand.
Right.
And another thing is, every time you mill from your deck per monster or per effect, not per card, per effect, it gets a counter.
That's pretty
cool. Can remove 2 counters to save a Light Sworn card from dying.
That's awesome. Well, this is a new one I've never seen before.
If that's the other tuner. Basically, if you have enough light monsters in your graveyard, you can add a level 7 dragon type monster that's light from your deck to your hand, aka Judgment Dragon to your hand from your deck. Well, but it's also a tuner, and if she gets milled from the deck to the graveyard, you can mill 1 extra card.
What I also noticed on this card is looks like a guy that's on freaking Judgment Dragon's back.
Yeah.
That's what it basically looks like.
That's what
a version of him
too. Yeah. And this guy is like a staple for Light Sworns now because it's a level 4 tuner, and you can mill the top 2 cards of your deck. If one of them is a Light Sworn, it gains 200 attack, and then at the end of the turn, it's another 200 or another 2 cards.
That's pretty cool.
Sometimes you can actually use that extra 200 to make him 1,900.
Right.
But he's mostly just for that extra quick milling power.
Also, I noticed he kind of looks like a Gravekeeper guy.
He does look like a Gravekeeper, doesn't he?
Yeah, if you didn't see his name, I would probably think he would be a Gravekeeper.
Maybe he is.
And I already know Alexandrite Dragon, one of my favorite normal dragon types.
He is my favorite normal dragon. Oh, he's my favorite normal monster.
Mine is Luster Dragon. I'll admit, Luster Dragon is probably the top. Judgment Dragon, what Light Swarm deck isn't without Judgment Dragon, you know?
It's not a Light Swarm deck without a Judgment Dragon.
Exactly.
It's a retard deck.
If you can't if you can't make a Light Swarm without a Judgment Dragon, you're pretty much done because
Yeah, I guess you can, but it's why wouldn't you have Judgment Dragon?
I know
it's like a 20-cent card. You can get it anywhere.
And his special ability is when you have the 7, like you can destroy like everything. Like why wouldn't you want that effect?
Mm-hmm.
It's like an instant
The whole
summon.
deck is based around him. Almost.
It is if you mainly base it around just the light swarms. Yep. Zombies and light swarms, you definitely need the card still because you still need that extra.
Like plague spreader. Yeah. Good too.
And you got
the
a couple.
Dragon.
Yep. You got the couple other light swarms there normally.
Celestia is one of my favorites too.
This is one of my favorites.
Jane.
Light swarm Palin, Jane. Yeah, she's like one of my major favorites. And you got a lot of more.
Sorceress.
The sorceress.
You gotta have her in the deck too.
Oh yeah, destroying spells and traps. She's a good card if you don't have a lot of spell and trap destroyers, you know. Or if you just need like you can't use those spells and traps, boom, you got a monster right there.
And if you don't have to destroy spell or trap, 1700 attack is
also decent. Yes, it is.
Defense is shit, but
yeah, especially with her ability going in defense after using her effect, it's kind of bad. But if you use it the right way after battling,
yeah.
You pretty much screw the opponent over. I'm not really too into this one.
Most people just run one of him.
Yeah.
His effect is kind of like confusing.
It is.
They just run him, I think, because it's like, hey, it's an extra light swarm.
Oh yeah,
and it's got a decent attack.
Here's a little beast. He's like the overpower in this of the deck. You get him to the graveyard with an effect, it's just like instant 2100. Your opponent's screwed if they only have 4 stars on the field.
Mm-hmm.
And you got another one of my favorites, Monk. Definitely put monsters.
You can really, if they're like top decking, they only have one monster. That's gonna like screw them.
It's gonna screw them right over. These ones I'm not really too fond of. Summoner.
Really? I love Summoner Monk.
I like Summoner, but it's...
You would have 3 of them now.
Oh, I know, but still, I'm not really too into her very much because it's a risk. If you don't have the right cards in your deck to actually play her, she can become a risky card to use.
Well, if you have a tuner in your graveyard, boom.
Well,
you get raided in the graveyard, use her effect, skadoosh.
But back when the deck first came out, you didn't really have tuners for Light Swarms.
Well, yeah, but now you do.
Now you do. Now she's powerful, but back when I first had the deck, it was you didn't have very good combos with her at first till this generation.
The only problem I have with her is she kind of looks like a boy.
Here's one I can't stand. I don't really like Druid that much.
Again, that's another card I just keep for an extra card in the grave.
Yeah, he's just a weird effect.
Well, he can potentially be good, but
he could.
Now that's a card I don't like.
I've never seen this card before.
I don't like her. I don't remember her effect. She's like really weak though. Gains 300 attack for each light swarm monster with a different name in the graveyard. It only has 400 attack, so what's the point? During each of your end phases, in the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard. It seems pointless to me.
It is.
That's not even a card I would keep just to have an extra light swarm. Yeah. There's so many other cards that select.
Here's a staple for any light swarm deck or any deck that, for a matter of Raikou, is like the best. It's beast mode right there.
I love Raikou just because like when I ran my Nordics, like super nimble mega hamster, I think that was his name. I just pull out Raikou if you can't get anything else, and it's just like you don't want to attack me.
All right.
I have a Raikou.
Yeah.
But if you don't attack me, you're gonna die
anyways, because then I have an extra.
Go Raikou, attack directly with 200.
Honest is good for any light deck. I don't care what anyone says. Honest like the best.
The next card too, Light Ray Diablos.
I never really think about the Light Rays in this kind of deck. I really didn't think about them.
Really?
Yeah.
They sound almost like Light Swarm.
Yeah.
I really like this card because you can have any 5 different light monsters in your graveyard.
Right.
And I think that's the card where you can send a face down card on the field to the bottom of the deck.
That's right. I've never really seen that one. That one's pretty new to me. For everyone to know that I haven't really been up with the generations. This has been a long time coming. For getting new cards,
especially since we didn't know all the names of everything.
Yeah,
we didn't even know this was called the Power Box till we had to look at it.
Yeah, this is one of the commons back when I started dueling.
Really? This is a new one too. It's a Light Ray.
Yeah, it's a Light Ray, but back when the Light Rays were coming out, it was pretty common. I have a whole crap load of them, man. My other 10s.
Why would you have a whole crap load?
Really? Really? You're going to say that in front of your viewers?
Yeah. I don't care.
Then you have Valen Prism.
I don't even know his effect.
Either do I. It's just...
Let's read it since
I've heard about the cards. They're really PO.
This card is, since from the monster card zone to the graveyard, you can pay 500 life points. Then target one face-up monster you control. Equip this card to that target. The equipped monster attacks or is attacked. It gains 1,000 attack during the dive step only. That's not bad.
I remember when those cards first came out. It was like, oh, these are weird. Like, all the effects were weird, and most
Yeah, but you liked
really
them.
isn't.
You liked all the new effects that came out.
Oh, I did.
The only change that you've never liked is Destiny Hero.
It kind of bugged me because they were kind of a copycat, but then I got to use them.
Then you loved the Evil Heroes.
Evil Heroes were badass.
I
love that.
The Destiny Heroes.
Well, here's the thing: Destiny Heroes were kind of a copycat, but if
Evil Heroes weren't.
No, they weren't because they used the when you
they're
use
copycats of the Destiny Heroes.
No, they're not. Evil Heroes are the evil versions of the freaking Elemental Heroes. Because Elemental Heroes, you can use the Elemental Heroes to fuse with the freaking Evil Heroes. They weren't copied. They were like the next step up to Elemental Heroes.
But Elemental Heroes are supposed to be good, not evil.
Yeah, but that's why they fuse, they turn bad, because if you ever watch any of the superheroes, then you know there's one time they made it where the hero actually turns bad.
You know, we're going to wind up making this whole video into 3 parts.
Yeah, probably. Here's a card I wasn't really too fond of.
Really?
Yeah, when it first came out anyways.
I don't understand why it's in this structure deck.
Either do I. Probably because it's level and it's easy for tuning and synchroing. And
I mean, it's good with this card, but again, why is he in the deck? Why is he in the structure?
I don't know. I really don't know. I wouldn't.
Oh, I just saw the next card.
I did too.
That card's awesome.
This card I can understand for synchro and XC. It's called XC still, right?
Yeah.
For XYZs, yeah.
Yeah, you just
because
pronounce XYZ.
Yeah, I know. It's XC. It's the same thing.
That confuses me. It's like, isn't now XC's Catapult Dragon?
Yeah.
I have summoned XC's Catapult Dragon in attack mode.
But
what?
The Fabled Raven is actually pretty good for those because it can up its level. That's what the best part about
I guess
card.
it could also be good too if, like, say you have him in your hand,
it's a tuner,
and you have a Judgment Dragon and some other random Light Sworn, and it's like, I have 6 in the graveyard.
Let's see the synchro for a minute. I really want to see it.
You love the synchro, don't you?
I love how it looks, and I love the concept of the dragon, but what I really want to see about it is one more tuner. It has to be a light, so Fabled Raven could be a possibility of being a good tuner for it. It's a 2. It's a 7-star, so you get a 3, and then all you need is a
4.
A 4. So right there, and most people nowadays always constantly have 4 stars in their decks.
Well, all the most of the top tier decks use 4s now because all the best X seeds are rank 4s.
Oh yeah, so like he's good. He's a perfect card for bringing out him because he's a tuner that's a 3-star. Basically, when you want him to be, or a 2-star if you need the 2-star. You have a 5-star out, you know. So I guess in a certain situation, he would be good for bringing out him. This card, I have no idea. I can't even stand this card.
You don't like him?
I like him for his original deck. I do not like him for a deck like this.
I used to run Fable, man.
I know, Fables were badass.
I remember I pulled the original secret rare version of that.
I hated
and it was
you.
like...
I hated you.
No, I pulled 2 of them, and I had like 3 packs and 2 of them.
And you destroyed with both of them many times, so it's like, I hate you.
And I also used the Reborn Tengu, and Reborn Tengu is good.
Well,
who am I kidding? It's always good, right?
Yeah.
Reborn Tengu.
I really don't.
You don't know that Blackwing? Basically,
I
you can
know
bring
it,
him
but I
back
can't
from the
remember its
graveyard.
effect.
You can bring him back to the graveyard once. I think if you return a card to the hand.
If this card isn't in your graveyard, you can return one face-up monster you control to the hand.
Yeah.
The special summon this card. If you do, take 400 damage.
It's cool though because you can just return a tuner back to the hand.
I can see how good that is. Yeah. Necrogarna, always a favorite.
That's one of your favorites.
I love any card that's like that. You freaking send
You like any card that's anti-me.
Exactly. Here's another one of the cards that you must need for a Light Swarm deck, Realm of Light.
The next card's the one that you need.
Yeah, Solar Recharge. I had like 4 or 5 of these.
Even more so.
Same with Charge of the Light of...
That card was so expensive till this came out.
Oh, I know. And then look at how many I got. I got a whole bunch now. And it's like, wow, sweet. Monster Reincarnation is good, but I'd rather have Monster Reborn, but Monster Reborn is banned, so it's good replacement for a Call of the Haunted or something.
I love the next card, Foolish Burial.
Me too.
Because there's a good combo with this deck.
Oh,
Just throw a wolf in the graveyard.
There you go. Boom! There you go. 2100 on your first turn.
That's right. He's going to eat your But
Wolf is probably my favorite of all the Light Swarm 4-star monsters for the fact that as soon as that sucker's in the graveyard, boom, 2100, and your opponent only has a weak monster on the field, and he's putting up only a defense, and he's only got one card, or he's not doing too good, and he's like, it's like an added little slap in the face.
This video is gonna get no views.
Probably.
Like, this deck's been out for like how long now?
Yeah.
And everyone knows like all the cards who's probably going to be watching this. But
That's
at least
okay.
we're giving our own opinions.
It's our only opinion about it, and this is my first time opening it. So if you all care, that's cool, But
I don't
if you
like
don't care,
running
that's
traps
understandable.
in Light Sworn at all. But the only thing I do like it because of a breakthrough skill that you're going to see soon.
I think this is the only one I really liked. If this is the same effect,
it's
when
like
a monster
that's like
controls
the
target, you
Force
can
in a way.
attack. You can send top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard, target the attack monster, and negate the attack.
Yeah.
I don't think that's. I think it's this one that's the good one. Glorious Illusion, activated by targeting one Light Sworn monster in your graveyard. Special summon the target and pays of attack position to each. And send the 2 top cards of your deck. When this card leaves and destroys that monster. Yeah, this is the good one for the zombie and Light Sworn combination. If anyone goes down that road, because you can get those 2 monsters in the graveyard, and if you have Reborn, I can't remember which one.
Monster Reborn?
No, it's Mummy. It's the one the Mummy was.
Return.
When you discard a zombie from
you're
your hand, you bring back a zombie type. That card's good for that because if you get the right 2 zombies in the graveyard, it's like an instant return for Mummy. I can't remember the name of him, but it'll probably come back up when we're not even on the video. But that's like the best combo for the zombie / Light Sworns because you can get those instant cards to the graveyard that you need. This
Banishing Light's good.
Yeah, Banishing Light's always been good.
That's always good.
Yeah.
Skillsless Extra's good.
Some of these cards I don't even know.
This is like basically like the best card you can get in this whole set, I think.
For the traps?
Because I think like on eBay it's like $5 just for the one card. And that's like half the box set price.
Yeah. You basically get half your money back for it.
And then you gotta look at the Raiden is about that price too, so those 2 cards are like worth it. So thanks for watching. We're gonna cut the video into 3 parts, do 3 separate videos because we're talking a lot.
Yeah, that's just our thing. If you guys care, like us. If not, then well, fuck you then.
You're not nice.
I'm just kidding. It's all a joke. But seriously, it's all cool if you guys don't like it.
Well, I try not to be like subscribe. I'm like subscribe if you like my stuff.
Exactly, just subscribe if you like it.
If you don't care about my stuff, I don't care.
It's no big deal, Well, thanks for watching the video.
Thanks for watching the video. We're gonna have 2 new videos up next couple of days, so we hope you watch them. We hope you join us, and if you already watched them, then cool. Well, thanks for watching and have a good day.
Best card on the deck. Ah.
I just need to find the stupid stop button.